Hey guys, Jarek here and welcome to Amberscape, and today we are exploring Ember Museum in Palanga, and we can expect all sorts of things in this museum, some crazy big pieces of amber, archaeological finds made out of amber, and of course the inclusions. This piece of Baltic amber with giant termite from the order Isoptera greets us at the very entrance to the museum. I have a feeling this is gonna be awesome. And just beside it, we can admire this beautiful ring from the 16th century made out of amber. I wonder what kind of tools craftsmen used at that time to make such detailed job out of amber. Next object that got into my eyes is this big piece of white amber. It's being called royal amber, and it's the most sought after and most expensive color of Baltic amber, not comparing the blue ones. The white color is caused by microscopic gas bubbles or water particles with extremely small diameter encapsulated inside the resin during its fossilization process. The white color of amber is often combined with other colors. Together they create unique patterns, mosaic, rings, patches and stripes. Next, let's look at the big impressive pieces of amber. Palanga's Amber Museum got tons of these, in all shapes and colors. Looking at this, it makes me think that most of them wasn't catched at the Baltic Sea. Instead, these were mined from the ground. Big pieces are less likely to survive in the sea due to the collisions with rocks and so on. They will break into smaller and smaller pieces, and that's why it's even more rare to find big piece in the sea than in the soil. Big pieces like this get formed in the tree trunks, and we can see imprints of tree bark on them. Biggest ones reach from 3 to 5 kilos in weight. Notice the rich orange color. Even the polished ones have this deep orange color, and that's because when amber gets oxidized, even polished ones, it changes its color, and it's not a disadvantage, it's an advantage. Color gets richer and more beautiful over time. If you are not seeing amber for the first time, you should know that amber is fossilized tree resin from ancient pine trees. Baltic amber specifically was dated to be from the Eocene in age. More precisely, it's around 44 million years old. There's all kind of amber around the world. Most are younger than Baltic, but some are way older, from the Cretaceous period, from the age of the dinosaurs. These pieces at display are called amber drops. They formed by resin running down icicles. Sometimes we can observe these icicles inside of bigger pieces of amber, often trapping some insects along. This piece I have polished last year is a great example of icicle inside of amber. There's dozens of fungus gnats inside. What do you think about this one? Personally for me, it looks like an imprint of a paw of some sort of fox or a wolf. Some of you may know that amber was popular even in ancient times. Today we found artifacts as old as 3000 years old, made out of amber. Amber was especially popular in the Roman Empire, and there was lots of myths surrounding it. Ovid, the Roman writer, describes the old belief that amber was nothing less than the crystallized tears of Clymene and her daughters, who had been transformed in their grief. Other ancient writers claimed that amber was solidified rays of sun, somehow captured as they struck the earth. And in Lithuanian mythology, amber was told to be debris of the broken castle that belonged to the goddess Jūratė. Sea god Perkūnas destroyed her castle because she loved fishermen named Kastytis. This humongous piece of amber, weighing over 3.5 kilos, is named the Stone of the Sun, and it has quite a history surrounding it. It was stolen and recovered back to the museum twice. Finally, I came to the section of the museum which I was the most excited about, to the room full of inclusions. And I have to admit that displays are awesome. neatly segregated by the families of the insects, and each stand had magnifying glass so the visitors could inspect every piece in good detail. Baltic amber has yielded one of the greatest described diversities of any amber deposit, more than 3000 species, most of which are insects. The rest of the finds are all sorts of plants and flowers, and in rare occasions animals as big as lizards, frogs and geckos gets entombed in the tree resin and can be preserved in impressive details. In this stand we can observe the centipedes in amber, more precisely Scolopendras. Quite threatening name, isn't it? Centipedes are predatory arthropods belonging to the class Chilopoda, an arthropod group which also includes millipedes and other multi-legged creatures. And here is a quick glimpse on Hymenopteras. Wasps, bees and ants belong to this order. More than 115,000 species has been described in this order. There is 138 species of ants described in Baltic amber, and I love every single one of those. Now that's really impressive. If single fly doesn't look impressive on its own, what about a dozen or 100 of flies in a swarm in a single piece? I bet it was a mating season when these insects got stuck in resin. And finally, the most rare piece of this museum has to offer is something of incredible rarity, almost complete lizard. It is more likely to win a lottery than find a lizard in Baltic amber. Truly fascinating one-of-a-kind specimen. So yeah guys, this is it for the video. In my opinion, it's really worth to visit Amber Museum in Palanga if you ever will be in Lithuania. They have some incredible stuff in here. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I have a high variety of Amber related content on my channel. And now, bye! See you next time!